Hello everyone, my name is Renato Arturo Pedraza Diaz and my teammates are Tommy Shen and Jose Juan. And on this video, we are going to talk about the type of sentences. Next, I'm going to explain what a phrase is. Phrases are groups of words that act as part of a speech but can stand alone as a sentence. It only has an idea, but it doesn't have a complete idea. For example, we have the blue house, the red trophy, the table, a big pizza, or the red shirt. Then I leave you with my partner Jose Juan. Thank you.
Simple sentences. It expresses a single complete idea without any complement or clauses. What this means is that it only has a simple idea with one subject and one predicate. It contains only an independent clause. These are made up of a subject and a predicate. For example, I eat a fish. I is the subject and eat a fish is a predicate. Another simple example is he likes to play football. He is the subject and likes to play football is the predicate. Compound sentences. This type of sentences has two independent clauses. They are joined by a coordinating conjunction followed by a comma. To avoid repetition, we can substitute the comma and the conjunction with a semicolon. An example of a compound sentences is I like trains a lot, comma, so the coordinating conjunction, I plan a trip. Or it can be I like trains a lot, semicolon, I plan a trip. Another example of compound sentences is my dog likes to eat meat, comma, so coordinating conjunction, I bought him a meat treat. Or it can be my dog likes to eat meat, semicolon, I bought him a meat treat. To identify more easily the coordinating conjunctions, there is an acrostic word, which is fanboys. It stands for and, nor, but, or, yet, so.
And next we have the complex sentences. These are made by an independent clause and a dependent clause. The dependent clause are always introduced by a subordinating conjunction. Some of the examples are after, although, as, because, if, when, or while. And an example of it will be having a party is a bad idea because the neighbors will complain. We can see that there are two different situations, one that it adds a comma and one that it doesn't. We don't need to add a comma when the independent clause is first, such as the example that we just read. And we do need to add a comma to the sentences if the dependent clause is first, such as although my friends begged me, I chose not to go to the reunion. And using the other example that we just read will be because the neighbors will complain, having a party is a bad idea. And at the end we have the compound complex sentences. These are made up by two independent clause and one dependent clause. This respects the same rule as the other ones in the compound and the complex sentences. The same rule of punctuation, the conjunctions, such as the using a comma when the dependent clause is first, and so. And it tells a more complete idea if you compare to it with the compound and complex sentences. An example of it will be, since my son likes trains so much, that will be the dependent clause, that's why it's the comma. I bought him a model train. He was very happy. The semicolon will be when you link to independent clauses and it forms a compound sentence. And that will be all. Thank you for your attention.